Hey guys, John here from Learning Guitar Now. In this lesson, I want to show you how to play an Eric Clapton style 8-bar blues solo in the key of G. To get the tone for this lesson, I'm using my 1966 Vibrolux, a 2-notes captor, and a custom IR I created. We'll go ahead and take a look at the first few licks for free, and if you would like to gain access to the full lesson, the interactive tab and backing track, check out the All Access Pass. Let's go ahead and start the lesson. Okay, now I'm going to break the solo down for you into 8 separate licks. Once again, we're in the key of G, and this is a 12/8 blues playing an 8-bar blues. So lick 1 sounds like this. Okay, so for lick 1, we're coming in on the 10, 11, 12. Those 3 counts right before we go to the 1 chord, the G chord. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then bend that 10th fret right here on the B string. And this area right here in the key of G is pretty much the B.B. King position, is what I like to refer to it as. On the 6th count, our next step is going to be to do this. I'm going to add a simple rake here to give it a little bit more of effect. And I played that rake kind of slower, not like that. Just kind of accented that rake to give it a little bit more of effect. And I think you can hear Clapton do that some kind of style in that period when he was playing with B.B. King. You know, similar to the 3 o'clock blues style. So very simple lick, sitting 8 to 10 on the B string, 10, bend up 10 slightly, bring it down, 8, 9, 10. End with that, add vibrato on the 8th fret of the B string. I'm doing the Clapton style vibrato with my whole hand goes up and down. And then I'm cutting it off on that 9th fret right here on the G string. Sounds cool. You hear Clapton, B.B. King doing that kind of stuff a lot. Pretty basic lick. Another thing to take note of before I go any further is I'm using a Fender Tortuga heavy pick with the round side. And I find with a round side, it gives it kind of that more throaty sound you associate with the neck pickup that I'm using. Really like that sound. Okay, so that is lick number 1. Okay, lick 2 sounds like this. Okay, so for lick number 2, we're playing over the G7 chord. We're going to come in right after the 2nd count. 1, 2, and then right there. And we're in the same position, but you can kind of refer to it as the B.B. King position, but also the minor pentatonic 3rd position pattern. Not that much difference between them. Got sounds really cool. And then for the B.B. King position, more of a major sound when you're playing the B.B. King versus the 3rd position minor pentatonic. So we got this phrase, 10 on the G string, 8, it's your root right here, 1st finger on the B string, then 11th fret. Now this classic kind of B.B. King lick. I like using that lick a lot. It sounds great over a slow blues. And I'm just hitting 8, 10. I'm using my 1st and 2nd finger so I can get to that 11th fret on the B string pretty quickly. 8, 10 on the high E, and then 3rd finger on the B string, 11th fret here. Now 8. Now I'll put my 3rd finger on the 10th fret of the B string. Pretty basic lick. Sounds really cool. You can make an exercise out of that lick if you're not really good at doing this. Sometimes it can be a little tricky picking it. But you need to be able to do that type of lick in your sleep. And then I'm just cutting it off right here on the 10th fret of the B string. Really cool Clapton B.B. King inspired lick. Okay, so that's it for lick 2. Okay, lick 3 sounds like this. Okay, so for lick 3, we're playing over the 4 chord, the C chord. And so I'm switching this thing completely to 3rd position minor pentatonic. So it sounds really cool when you play 3rd position minor pentatonic in the key of G over the 4 chord. And you'll notice that like that 3rd position minor pentatonic is laid right over the 1st position minor pentatonic if we're talking about C minor pentatonic. So C, 1st position minor pentatonic is this. Now we take the G 3rd position minor pentatonic, and you see there's a lot of similar notes, especially right in that little area. That's one of the reasons to me that it sounds good to switch to G minor pentatonic 3rd position when you're playing over the 4 chord, this C major here. I'm adding a rake to the 1st note, coming right in on the beat, bending 11th fret slightly. Now 8 to 10, and then 11 to 10, 8, 10, and then a quick Eric Clapton style hammer-on pull-off. That's just a quintessential Clapton move I talked about in previous courses. We just strike 2 notes and then hammer-on pull-off real fast. Want to sound more like Clapton? Do that move. And then another quintessential Clapton move is just doing this. Bending to your root note on this G string and then striking it on the B string. That's our G note right here, adding some heavy vibrato. So those two, that whole lick is just kind of quintessential Clapton to me. You can even add a rake before you strike that 8th fret of the B string. Really cool phrase. Okay, so that is it for lick 3. Okay, well that does it for this free lesson. As I mentioned previously, if you would like to gain access to the full lesson, check out the All Access Pass. When you do become an All Access Pass subscriber, you'll also gain access to all of the courses and lessons on the site that teach you the concepts and techniques required to play improvisational blues and slide guitar. Let's go ahead. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.